diplomacy. For years, mayors, council members, school board members, and governors have been engaging with their foreign counterparts around the globe to share best practices and strike agreements on a range of issues. The growth of subnational cooperation has enabled cities and states to play an increasingly significant role in foreign policy and complement the efforts of the State Department. These engagements support U.S. trade and investment, facilitate cooperation on energy and the environment, increase the health and safety of our citizens, and promote people-to-people exchanges. Today, global networks made up exclusively of local government officials are at the forefront of harnessing the power of cities to advance international cooperation, including organizations such as the Global Parliament of Mayors, Urban 20, and more. It is in the interest of the United States to promote these subnational engagements, align them with national objectives, and leverage federal resources to enhance their impact. For too long, however, our cities and states have been conducting this subnational diplomacy with little to no support from the federal government. That is a missed opportunity by both sides. My legislation being considered today, the City and State Diplomacy Act, seeks to address this major gap. This legislation will do two things. First, it will establish a new Office of Subnational Diplomacy at the State Department that will coordinate all federal resources needed to support our mayors and governors on the world stage. This office will be headed by a senior official of an appropriate rank to represent the U.S. at international fora and develop their agreements necessary to facilitate more subnational engagement. Second, the legislation authorizes State Department detailees to city halls and state capitals across the country to advise and assist our mayors, council members, school board members, and governors and help them achieve their specific international objectives. I am pleased this legislation has broad support not only from my colleagues across the aisle, but from across the country as well. This legislation will benefit every American city and every state with international interests. I'm also pleased that this legislation has garnered the support of the U.S. Conference of Mayors, the American Foreign Service Association, Los Angeles Mayor Eric Garcetti, and a number of former senior State Department officials from both Republican and Democratic administrations, and also very pleased this legislation has bipartisan co-authors. I'd like to extend my deep thanks to Congressman Joe Wilson of South Carolina for partnering with me on this legislation and for his kind remarks about the bill today. I also want to thank Chairman Ango and Ranking Member McCall for bringing this legislation forward to markup. And I yield back.